Our patient is in the second stage of labor now, and we want to apply the calibrated drape to measure blood loss at vaginal delivery. So we can see the midwife now. She's trying to position the drape. With the positioning of the drape, she now puts the underlay that is ordinarily put to ensure cleanliness during delivery. She puts it over the calibrated drape. So now the baby is coming out. She's delivering the baby. As she delivers the baby, as she delivers the baby, we want her to show the cord. I want her to go to the point of clamping the cord. Okay. So she's clamping the cord. The person assisting is here. It's now that she has separated. Cut. You see, is to remove the underlay and roll down your drape. So we can see her tying the drape on the mother's abdomen. And now, yes, so you continue with the delivery. Please ensure that the tip of the graduated end is showing properly. Okay, it's good. So with the delivery of the placenta, so of course with the delivery of the placenta, there would be what? With separation, there will be what? Some bleeding. So that we can see the blood going, well, demonstrated blood going into the drape. So that's how it collects. That's enough. So at this point, we can actually measure and know what volume we have there. What volume is that?
It's 350 mils. 350 mils.
Good. So we know the actual measurement of blood that collects. So we have to leave this drape for how long? For 1 hour, so that we can assess the collection of blood or the blood loss at delivery. So I don't know if you have questions to ask about this calibrated drape. Okay. Anybody? Any question? Please go ahead.
Okay. Thank you very much. And my question is that if there are blood splashes on other parts of the drape, how do we get it into the calibrated part?
Okay, thank you very much. You just scoop them. Just scoop them around and let it flow. Yes. Just can you see what is happening now? And let it get into the drape and collect them inside. So that way you have put that inside too. Okay? That's all. Any other questions? Because we want to ensure the collection and measurement of every loss as much as possible. Yes. Any other question?
It's a retroplacental clot.
Okay.
Part of the blood that should be measured with it.
Yes, retroplacental clots, because sometimes it happens like that, because it means that the placenta has separated sort of before you took that delivery. So if you have that kind of separation, okay, it means that with the delivery of the placenta as she did the other time, what will happen? Okay. The clot will come from, we follow the what? The placenta and get into that place. So you'll be able to measure that indeed, because it's part of blood loss. Okay. Okay, and that is important. Don't forget that abruption placenta too is a cause of what? Be a cause of primary postpartum hemorrhage, and you have to really collect everything. Thank you.
And now that it seems the supplier of the drapes is now they have not been giving us. We have few numbers remaining. Can we see we getting more? How do we get more?
So that's why we are all advocating here. and you all agree with me that the calibrated drape is useful.
Okay.
And I will also be asking you some other questions at the end of this clip.
Okay.
Now, what about your experiences and what you think are the strengths of using the drape? So
Okay.
we are advocating and making sure that people use it. You can see that it is not difficult to apply, and it gives us accurate measurements. In fact, you can see that it keeps your the
Your
field of
environment
delivery also
neat.
clean.
Yes.
Neat. And so it's important that we have that, and we can dispose of neatly
Neatly.
without contaminating anybody. So it's important that we also advocate and encourage our other professionals, midwives, health caregivers to advocate and tell their medical directors to kindly purchase the drape so that we can have it in our hospitals available and readily available. That's what I actually want to say. Okay, any other question? Yes.
What if there are soap pads with blood?
Okay.
After, what are we supposed to do? How do we measure the soap pad?
Okay, thank you very much. So the idea is that if you have a soap pad, maybe when you are taking a delivery, or sometimes, when you are doing episiotomy, you are repairing an episiotomy, you may need to mop and dab the perineum. So for such, when you finish all that you've done, you don't just discard the parts or whatever you've used or your girls' linens that you have used as measurement. You should pack them and squeeze the content into the drape so that you can actually get readily the measurement of everything lost, even during the repair. So that's what we'll do. Okay, exactly. Thank you.
Thank you.
So I'll be asking us now. I will ask Matron Fabayo and Amidu your experience with the use of the drape. Since when did you start using the drape?
Over 2 years ago.
Yeah, we've been using because we've been site since 2021, 2022.
So it's
yes.
over 3 years.
Yes. So what has been your experience with the use of the drape?
Just like you rightly said, with the use of the drape, we are able to control postpartum hemorrhage.
How?
Because the early detection, and it exposes us more to that we can use all the we can use the drugs together. That is oxytocin, triamcinolone acid, Santotec, which we've not been using before. At least it reduces maternal deaths.
Amidu, any of your own experiences?
Everything, as you also have said.
I want you to compare when you were not using the drape, where you were before, and now that you are using the drape. What is the main difference?
The drape helps in time for early detection. If
Very
there is
good.
danger, there is early detection. Before using the drape, we use eyes estimated, which is not even
So you do
polite.
visual
Visual
estimation.
estimation,
Okay,
which
because
is not polite, but the drape gives us accurate blood loss, and also it makes everywhere to be tied up neatly and
very
safety.
tidy and neat. Okay,
Yes.
so it also contributes to your what? Protection. As a
And the braiding, we have 3 different marks: the yellow, the red, and the black. Before, when the blood is getting to the yellow, that is the warning. You have to act fast. Where the emotive coming, you massage the uterus, you give tranexamic acid injection, and you pass cytotec rectally. 1,000 microgram.
okay, so the next thing, by the time you are getting to red, what do you do?
That's PPH already.
And what do you do as a midwife? Before you even get there, by the time you are having that, you do what? I'm sure you have called for help.
Yes, I'll call for
You have called for help.
help.
Because that's what the next thing I'm going to ask Dr. Arutiba. That since you have been using the drape, what has happened to the incidence of postpartum hemorrhage in our facility from your records?
Yes. Since the advent of the emotive drape or the obstetric drape, there has been a decline in the rate of primary postpartum hemorrhage because we activate the emotive bundle on time, and this has actually helped to reduce the incidence of postpartum hemorrhage in our center, as well as the need for other interventions such as blood transfusion and even postpartum anemia.
Thank you very much. So, we have been part of the emotive trial, and I can confidently tell you that the use of the drape is key in the management of and prevention of postpartum hemorrhage. Because ordinarily, can you look at this recording? If you had seen this with your eyes, you would say maybe this thing is not more than what? Maybe it's 100 mil or 200. But in the actual sense, it's what? 350, if not even more.
It's about 250.
About 250. Is that?
Oh, sorry.
250.
We have to delete that place. Because there was one that we measured that we said 350 the other time.
And the stuff was not.
Even then, if you look at this, ordinarily, what would you have said? You wouldn't think this is up to that volume. So it is very important for us to measure and get accurate what? Accurate value instead of doing visual estimation or trying to use other methods. And that's the beauty of the use of the drape. So I hope we have all learned one or two things today in this our demonstration, and we can apply it as we go on our daily activities. Thank you.
Thank you.